I accidentally stole money from someone. Hey y'all, welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. My name's Kira, and we're gonna have some fun today. Probably not really, you probably have already clicked out of this video. Excuse the mess in the background. Speaking of the background. Oh my gosh, every single time I go to Starbucks, I order the same thing because whenever they make it right, it tastes good, but they usually don't make it right, and like, I usually get a caramel iced coffee with extra cream and no classic. Sometimes they get it perfect, the amount of cream, and sometimes they don't put enough cream and it just tastes like I'm so mad. I wanted to make a unicorn frappuccino a long time ago. I wanted to make a video about it, and then I went and they were sold out. And then I went today, 3 days after the advertisements even showed up on my screen on any social media, and I wanted to get the zombie frappe, some kind of October themed video. I went today to get one and it's already sold out. Anyways, so today's video, I used to work at Sonic and I worked there for almost 2 years. I probably would have worked there longer if it wasn't for me moving here, and there's a lot of things that happened that annoyed me. Well, I made a video saying, oh my gosh, I quit my job, and I already stated a lot of those things, but I don't even remember what I put in there, so I might be repeating some stuff, but there's some things that I didn't put in there because I couldn't think of it at the time. So we're gonna get started. Also, there's gonna be a lot of cuts in this video because I'm literally just doing this on the spot, so I don't have stuff already planned in my head. I know I'm a very unorganized person. The number one thing is when people would talk on the phone while they're talking to you and they would like give you attitude about it, and it's like, me, if I went somewhere, like I would go to Dunkin' Donuts that was across the street from the Sonic I worked at, and if I was ordering something, if I was on the phone with somebody, I'd be like, hold on one second, I'll place it down and talk to like the employee. Because even though they might have a smile on their face, low-key in their head, they're like, can you get off your phone? Thanks. So I usually put it down, but a lot of people don't do that. I would walk up to them and be like, hi, how are you doing today? And they're like, they just put out their money and they're like, just arm hanging out the window with cash or a card in their hand. They're like, yeah, Jared already told me, and you know what? I told him that I don't care. And like, you're just sitting there like, it bothers me because what you're supposed to be doing is reading off what they have. It's funny because I've been a jerk before when I was like in a bad mood and read it anyway, like talking over their talking on the phone. And they're probably like, wow, she's so rude. But in my head, I'm like, wow, they're so rude. So then, like, if it's cash, I just give them cash back. I hand them their stuff. There's been people that have literally when I'm like, okay, can I get you anything else? Because, like, you know, in case they wanted ketchup or extra napkins or something. So they don't complain about later, like, they never even asked me. Or, like, they didn't give me the chance to ask them. Alrighty, and can I get you anything else? I'm like, alright, you can leave now. Bye. The second thing is the mimes. I think I just said it wrong. Wow. Mimes. The people that do like the thing, I call them this because, I mean, they're barely even that. They don't make like much gestures. They just don't talk. So you're like, hi, how are you doing today? And they're just like, actually, matter of fact, because they're in their car. And then you're just like, okay, so I have a small tater tot, a cheeseburger with no pickle, and a large Coke. Alright, here you go. Alright, your total is gonna be, $6.20. Alrighty. And then, you know, fast forward and stuff. Can I get you anything else today? Alright, well, have a wonderful day, thank you. And the worst part is, they don't even tip. Some Sonics pay minimum wage, so then people don't want to tip them because they're like, okay, you guys already get minimum wage, whatever. But there are Sonics that don't get paid minimum wage. Some Sonics, I think, get paid less than what I got paid on my Sonic, but at my Sonic, we got paid like $5. So, you know, we relied on the tips. Because, I mean, $5 isn't much off of $8, but when you actually got bills to pay, which yes, I had stuff to pay at one point, you know, it matters. So like, not only were they like mute, but they didn't even tip. they would have handed like a couple dollars. It would have been like, okay, you know what, we cool. But no, they didn't. Oh my gosh, I just remembered something, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it before I forget it. And I accidentally stole some money from someone. It was like $20. Basically what happened was I went out to their car, I served them and stuff, and they gave me a card. Actually, it was that I told them their total. I think it was like $16, $17, something like that. And they were like, we already paid. Usually when they pay, like a little slip comes out saying that they paid that we then attach to their receipt so that they also have that proof that they paid, and then, you know, you hand it to them. But I don't remember a receipt coming out, so they didn't have one. So I'm like, I'm sorry, you didn't pay, and they were saying that they paid. And so he just hands me his card. I'm like, I can, or no, he hands me $20. I was like, I can pull it up and just make sure, and he's like, no, it's fine. So I'm like, okay, take it. And then he even let me keep the change. I went inside and I was like super confused because I'm like, wait, this doesn't make sense because now on the screen it's saying that he paid. But what? So then I looked it up. I literally like put in his little ticket number and it said that it had been paid for. So I'm like, freak, he's gonna be like so mad. Like I'm gonna go out there and I'm about to get cussed out. And then what do you know? I turn and look through the window and he is gone. I'm surprised he didn't come back, like figure it out and come back. We were like outside the interstate. You know, when you and your family are on a vacation and and you're on the interstate and you look and you're like, we're hungry. What is there? Well, there's Burger King, Taco Bell, McDonald's. Oh, Sonic. Let's all go to Sonic. So I don't know if it was that where they were just going out saying, he's like, you know what, this is messed up, but you know, I can't go back. You know, we don't have time to go back. We don't have the money to go back to Florida. Or he just never noticed. Anyway, I felt super guilty, and like pretty much like a couple hours later I was paranoid that he was gonna come back and I was gonna get cussed out, and I think I told one person and they're like, oh my gosh, and I'm like, yeah. So it was great. There's this third thing. This thing is a little bit more out of the ordinary for me. So it was time for me to leave, like go home. I think it was like 4 o'clock, and we were right beside a high school. So usually after high school gets out, a lot of kids come over to Sonic to eat or just like chill out until their parents come. So it was time for me to leave. Usually they say, hey Kira, before you leave, go clean the bathroom. And I go in there with a mop first. The girls' bathroom said it was like occupied. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go clean the boys right now. So I'm mopping the floor, and then I'm like, okay, well, I mop the hallway. It's like, it's just a room and then girls and boys. So I go out to that little hallway and I'm mopping it, and then I hear 2 voices in the girls' bathroom. But I just figured that somebody was on the phone. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I take the mop. I came back with like the bleach and stuff to clean the sink. And this kid comes out. I like how it wasn't until I edited this that I realized it never crossed my mind that a boy had walked out of the girls' bathroom. So I'm like, hey, is there anybody else in the girls' bathroom? I could have cared less if he would have said yes. I just wanted to mop the floor so I can leave. But he was like, no. And I'm like, so there's nobody in there? And he's like, not that I know of. He was like, I don't know about the other one, but, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I go in there, and it still says occupied. So I'm like, all right, this is cool. And what do you know? And I come back. And I saw a girl walking out of the bathroom. I was like, okay. So I could have cared less that you guys were in the bathroom together. I just wanted you to be honest so that I could, like, what do you think I'm gonna report you? Like, he doesn't know me. I could have reported him, but like, I just want to know the truth so I can go home. I don't care what y'all were doing in there. That's your business. That's your childhood you're ruining. So then, this is the part that gets me. I walked into the girls' bathroom and I was like, okay, time to clean this stuff. I walk up to the toilet to bleach it down and I see a condom wrapper in the toilet. Now, every single time I say, because I've told this story like 2 or 3 times, every single time I say the condom wrapper, everyone thinks I'm talking about like the condom itself. No, like the wrapper it came in. Yeah. I walk out, I go into the store, I go inside Sonic because it's employees only, and I was like, so these 2 kids just came out of the bathroom and they have a condom wrapper in the toilet. Yeah, so then the girl, no problem, just walks out there, walks up to the 2 kids and was like, listen guys, next time, can you guys throw that in the trash, and can you go in there and take it out, please? And the girl's like, yeah. They never got up and did it. I gotta go. So I grabbed some gloves, I walk in there, it's not like it was at the bottom, it was like floating at the top. So I'm like, keep in mind, like I said, this was not the actual condom. I just like throw it in the trash, take the gloves off, wash my hands, finish cleaning up, wash my hands again, and then I left. And I was like, whatever. Another thing is, I've gotten fake money before. And I always would think that it's not just like the sketchy people that walk around with fake money. I thought like a teenager would come and like have fake money. No. The only times I ever received fake money was from like sketchy people. I got a fake 100, but we didn't have a counterfeit pin, so the assistant manager that was working with me that night just took it and was like, we're just gonna have to figure that it's real. And then the next day, my GM, my general manager, walked up to me and was like, hey, watch out for those counterfeit money, they're going around a lot. And I'm like, are you talking about that 100? And he was like, yeah. And then I got a fake 50, I think 1 or 2 times, but that time we caught them. And it's kind of crazy because I actually, fortunately, proudly, was able to realize what was fake and what was real. So like, except the hundreds I was always unsure about, but if I got like a 50 or a 20, I know how to, one, feel the dollar bill and know if it's real or fake, or lift it up, know if it's real or fake. I think one time I was super sketched out by this 50 because I'm like feeling it and it doesn't feel how it should feel. And I'm putting it up and I can't see what I should see. But I think I was like, hey, does anybody have a counterfeit pin in here? I don't remember if it ended up being fake or real, but like sometimes it's like kind of weird because it looks like a fake dollar bill, but really it's just good. It's just like worn down. But I don't know. So anyways, guys, I would probably say more stories, but this video is already 20 minutes long, and hopefully I edited it to make it way shorter. But anyways, guys, thank you for clicking on this video. If you liked it, click the like button. If you like me, subscribe, comment down below, and if you're new, feel free to check out the rest of my channel where I post random stuff every Monday. And if you want, you can follow my Instagram at Kira_Tilka, and I'm thinking about getting Twitter. I actually already have Twitter, but it's the fact that I don't use it, but I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. See you guys next week. Peace.